Okay, hello everybody. How are you all tonight? Sorry I'm a little bit late. Technical difficulties, as always. Okay, I'm gonna bring up my video so that I can see the comments as you guys are commenting. Hello. Okay. So I turned it down so you don't hear an echo. Hello. What's today? Thursday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. My life has been kind of crazy this week. I went back to work after about 8 weeks off, and I just feel so turned around. So, hello. How are you all doing? Hi, Barbara. I'll try to say hi to everybody as you come in. So I have been playing with this Let's Get Crafty collection, and I left it on my desk. Let's see. My July kit, I think, is almost all killed. I don't really think I have much of it left. I think really the only thing that I have left is scraps. And so that's why I had this on my desk, because I was like, I don't even know. I mean, I have some of the embellishments left, so maybe I'll just do, I'm not gonna use this Let's Get Crafty collection. I just had it on my desk. Let's see. Maybe I will grab I'm trying to think if I have an off-white piece of paper, because I don't think I do. I really loved this month's collection. Did you, ladies? Oh, here's everybody. Hi. Hello, Ellen and Shannon and Michelle. Becky, hi. Hello, Maureen. Hello from Massachusetts. Wow. Okay, Angela, hello. Good evening, Marcina and Renee. I am going to use I'm going to use the scraps from my July kit, Sherry. But I think this is all I have left. I think I had a couple papers left. I'm not sure where I put them, though, because they're not on my desk, so like I said, I'm kind of all over the place this week. Hi, Tammy from Louisiana. Hello, Jennifer, Kathy, Ellen. Yay. Hi, Ellen, Elizabeth, Jean, Samantha. Oh, you haven't received your kit yet? Oh, I'm so sorry. I think Joe is going to be on here. But she can try to answer questions about, like, the kits and stuff if you guys have any. Winnie, Erin, and Wakita. Hello, everybody. Okay, so this is really the only thing that I have left. I think I have one 12 by 12 piece of paper left that I didn't use, but it's kind of not... It's playing hide and seek with me right now. So I'm like, I don't know where I put it. So we are going to create something with just this little goodness and the sketch. I don't know if you ladies have seen the sketch yet. I actually did want to show you the sketch. So let me bring it up on my phone. And I will share that with you. Let's see if I can find it. But hold on. Hopefully you will get your kit pretty soon. I know it's towards the end of the month, and sometimes it does take a while for shipping these days. So it does make it a little bit harder to send the kits out and for you guys to receive them and then watch everybody use them while you're still waiting for your kits. So we do apologize for that. I know that that's really hard to just sit back and wait for your kits. Okay, sorry. My phone is trying to load the sketch. I am totally just not prepared tonight. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, so here is the sketch for tonight. And if you do want to enter to win a prize, it's a free mystery stash is what you will be sent if you win. So just use this sketch any way you want. You don't have to use the kit because, I mean, we do understand that you don't, all have your kits and stuff. You can use a past kit. You can use this kit if you have received it. You can use anything you want. Just use this sketch that was created by the amazing Jo. She is our design team coordinator. So use this and post it in the comments below or in the comments on the post. So this post where the sketch is. So that is what the sketch looks like. Okay, now I'm going to switch back to Facebook and say hello to everybody. Okay. Hello from Central Florida, Winnie. Hello. Yes, this is the July kit. I'm using scraps today. So, that's what we're working with. I haven't picked out my photos either, and so I was going to, let's see, I was thinking about, I went to the beach, not really, not the beach, I mean, I did go to the beach with my friend, my scrappy friend, Hannah. Well, maybe those photos aren't in here, though. Okay, hold on, let me find the photos that I wanted to use. Okay, here we go. So we went in Washington, we went to this area called Port Angeles, and I thought that this kind of like flowery and summery kit would kind of go along with, being in the mountains and in Washington and stuff. So I haven't decided obviously what photos to use, but I thought I could pick some from this trip. Here's some more prettiness. We stayed in a little like downstairs apartment thing and it was so cute. We like took so many photos. And then there's me outside of the place the next morning. We only stayed there for one night. And but it was so much fun. So much fun. Okay, I was thinking there were some photos of us in like a wooded area. We took like this little hike to get to the beach. I can't remember. The Dungeness Spit. That's what it's called. Anybody from Washington here? Say hi if you're from Washington. So this is what it is. It's a national wildlife refuge. And it's called the Dungeness Spit. So that's what I think I want to scrapbook today. But I'm sad that I can't find my papers, so we're going to have to make do with what we have. Okay, so these ones, I thought this one was really pretty. I took a photo of Hannah. This is my best friend, Hannah. I took a photo of her taking a photo. I took a lot of photos of her taking photos. And then I also, one of these photos was really pretty too. I don't know. So do you guys think I should do like a wooded area? I kind of like this photo. But I'm thinking of maybe, I kind of like, so we need 2 photos for this sketch. So I'm going to cut this up. Hi, Gloria. If I don't see your comment, I apologize. It seems like they're disappearing if I don't answer them quickly enough. So I apologize if I don't see your photo. Hopefully, Joe will be able to catch it. I'm kind of thinking maybe... I wish I had the photo that she had taken. I don't know why I didn't print off that photo because I'm pretty sure she gave me all of her photos. So maybe I won't do that one. I don't know what I want to do, you guys. I just got off work a little bit ago, and so I was like scrambling to like eat dinner and then get on in time to hang out with you guys because I wanted to make sure that I hung out and had some fun. You know what? I think I might, maybe I'll just do, I don't know. Maybe we'll do, okay, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think what I'll do is I will like, I think I'll make a 4x6. So the sketch calls for 2 4x6s, right? So let's go ahead, and I think I will mat, well, I don't think I have enough for both of these photos. Dang it, guys. It kind of sucks when you get down to the scraps of having a kit, right? Like, I absolutely love this paper. Maybe I will just do one. I think I'll just do one of the photos. Maybe I'll just do that. And I'm just going to do an extra large mat. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do these 2 photos. Let's do that. So we're going to cut these down. I still need to find a pattern paper, but I'm really not sure what I want to use with this. But I think I want to do an extra large. Let's see. Do I want to do, I don't know if I want to use that though. Let's see. I really like the red, but with her shirt, it kind of clashes. So maybe we'll cover up the red photos. And then, you know, we could turn this piece of paper over and do, let me see. Hi, Mary Ellen. Okay, so who is scrapbooking along with me? Okay, so I think I like that. And then I'm not sure what I want to do with this scrap piece of paper, but I was originally thinking I would do something like that, but I'm not sure I like the red. Maybe instead I could do, like, cut this in half. Let's try that. And then we could have that kind of go there because the blue looks good. I like the blue. So we could do that as kind of like our little, I was going to make these into a banner. Maybe I'll do a banner somewhere else. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, I'm trying to bring up the sketch again so that, let me see if I have it on my phone still so that I can show it to those of you coming in. So this is what the sketch looks like. So instead of doing the 2 photos up and down, I think I'm just going to do the 1 photo. And then I think I'll create like a base or a shelf down here. I'll probably have to cut this piece of paper and create a shelf that way. But I do still have, let's see, I still have the sticker sheet. Oh my goodness, I was not prepared for this. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know what happened to my sticker sheet. Ah, here it is. Okay. Ha ha ha, you guys, I found it. Yay. Okay, and look at this. I found my papers too. That's so funny. So I did have more. Okay, we found it. Oh, good. I thought I had used up all my papers. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, I kind of like this background. Ooh, but we're walking through a wooded area, so that would be perfect for the background. Okay, so we're going to use this piece of paper from the kit. So this collection is called Welcome Home from Echo Park, and it is awesome. I have loved so much working with this kit. So far I think I've made 3 layouts, and I think this one will be my 4th. Okay, so we are, I think I'm going to move the photo to the middle and bring it down just a little bit. And then I'm going to put, let's see, maybe I'll put this here. Let me see if I like this. Because that does kind of work because of the leaves and the flowers. I kind of like that. So I think actually I'm going to put the photo on top of it. Okay, let me find your comments. Sorry, I kind of was trying to find everything. Okay. Hello, Beth. Hi. Beautiful floral. Yes, isn't it a beautiful floral? I absolutely love this floral, Becky. It's gorgeous. Okay, so I was thinking I would kind of use this area. Maybe, you know what? Actually, maybe we'll stay with the sketch and we'll bring this over here and we'll just do one of our clusters over here, I think is what I'm going to do. Okay, and I'm kind of thinking I want something behind those photos. So let's actually bring in, I think what I'll do is I'm going to take this off and I'm going to create a little mat. Very little mat for these photos. So we'll just go, and I think I'll leave a little bit of space in between them. Hi Lisa Lane, how are you? Welcome to the Scrap and Chat, live Scrappy Chat. Okay, so I think we'll do that, and then I kind of wanted to bring in the black to just pop it off of the background. So I think that will work really well. So I think first I want to ink the edges, and I think I'll use, let's see, I think I want to use like a green. Let's see, fern close to my heart or green apple. or willow. Maybe, I think fern probably will look the best. Or, sorry, my mouth was really close to the mic right then. Maybe I'll do toffee. Let's do toffee. Okay, so we're just going to ink the edges just a little bit. I am just going to open my little organizer here. And see, you know what? I actually have a color called evergreen. That might be really pretty. I think I like that color. Let's do evergreen. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of, yeah, I like that color. Okay, cool. Just gonna add a little bit of darker color to pop this off of that background. And then we might not even need the black piece of paper. Okay, so we're gonna move that. Okay. Ooh, I do. I like that. I like that a lot. And then I think I'll glue. Okay, maybe, I don't know if we really need the black piece of paper. Do you ladies think I should glue down the black behind the white piece of paper? What do you think? I'm not sure. I'm trying to see. I could do like blue, but that doesn't really work as well. Or we could do, I know I have that checkered piece of paper. What did I do? Oh, you know what? The checker is on the back of here. Dang it. That's always the hard part of having an A and a B side that you want to use both sides of, right? Or I could use the red, but I didn't really like the way the red kind of clashed with the purple shirt. So, you know what? We could actually cut out, let's do that. Okay, I'm going to close both of these. And we are going to cut, let's see if I have a marker. Okay, so we are going to cut in between here and here, 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 whoops, and then here, and here. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over and or not turn it over, but I'm going to cut out this little chunk, and then we're going to see if I like that to mat the photos with. Do you guys got your papers? I don't always got my papers because I have so many pieces of paper that I need to use that I don't always do it. But in this case, the reason I'm doing it is because I want a black pattern paper. And this is the only black pattern paper that is in this kit. And so, ta-da! There we go. Okay. Okay, and then this one, I could totally just mat it like that, and I like that because that does kind of pop it off of the floral background a little bit more. Okay, who's scrapbooking along with me? I don't know if anybody said anything. It looks like my chat has disappeared, so I'm not really sure if you guys are just being quiet or if it really did just disappear. I hope you all are having a good week. I, for one, am very excited that tomorrow is Friday because I do get the weekend off. So I'm super excited. I really have no plans. I was actually planning on working, but then I was told I didn't need to. And so I was like, okay, I won't work. Okay. Okay. There we go. I like that. I like that much better than just the photos being on the floral background. Okie dokie. Woot woot. So for those of you ladies that are just joining in, hello and welcome. I am using a sketch that you can find on the Facebook page. And also, if you want to join in for the chance to win a mystery stash prize, go ahead and scrapbook using the sketch and then post your layout on this post or the post where the sketch is, and that would be totally fine. Oh no, you know what? I had it over here too far. Dang it. Well, that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. I'll just do it like that. Okay. I think I want to ink the edges of this piece of paper, and then I think I want to use, let's see, there's this black one, and the sketch actually calls for like a scallop like this, so I think I'll use that. Okay, so I'm going to ink the edges on this. No one talking right now? Like I said, my comments keep disappearing, so I'm like, I don't know if anybody's talking. We have a quiet group tonight. Who's scrapbooking along with me? Hello, Angela. And you know what? I think I'm going to use this strip and that strip. So let's start gluing everything down. So I'm going to glue this down. Okay. Okay, and then I will glue this down. Is everybody having a good summer? I hope so. I actually just went back to work this week, so today was my second day of work this week. Okay, I put too much glue on there. Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Okay, there we go. Okay, so next I think that I will add this. So I think I want to just add a little bit of ink on the bottom here, not too much. Okay. We'll put that there. And then we will put this there. Well, you know what? Actually, this one looks like it's smaller. That's so weird. I don't know why this one is smaller. So I think what we're going to do, whoops, is we're going to glue this piece down first. And then we'll glue this down on top of it. go. Whoops, I wanted to have it this way. There we go. Okay. And then, well, let's see. So now I want to glue down my, this piece. And we'll do a little cluster here. And then I think I'll do a little spot here for journaling. It does have a little area right there in the sketch. So let's see what we can do. We could, let's see. We could use one of these pieces. Ooh, maybe I'll use this one. Just for a little bit of journaling on this side. I think I glued this down to the table. That's kind of funny. Yep. Man, I'm having a lot of issues tonight with my scrapbooking. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think we'll build our cluster here. So let's cut this out. Or maybe, I really like this blue one, but I think actually it'll look better if I just do the plain one. So let's go ahead and cut that out. What is everybody up to this summer? Like I said, I just barely went back to work, so it's been kind of nice staying at home with the kids this summer. I'm a bit sad to go back to work. I'm definitely ready because it does get boring at home, but at the same time, I mean, I could just scrapbook all day long and be in heaven. So honestly, it has been kind of a really awesome vacation. Okay, so I think what I will do is I will just use this side. And maybe we'll just cut it and then glue it this right here. We'll lift this up maybe or something. And then I can just do a little bit of journaling about walking through this little jungle area. It wasn't really a jungle. I don't remember what it was called. But it was basically like this long hike all the way to the beach. And then it was like this really like just amazing beach area that you would climb down to. And it was gorgeous. And it was like, seriously, you could throw a rock and the rock would hit Canada. My phone, actually, I have a picture. I don't know if I printed it off, but I have a picture because we were so close to Canada that my phone thought we were in Canada, and it said, "Welcome to Canada," or something like that. I don't even remember what it said exactly, but I was like, holy cow, that's insane. To think that we're so close that my phone thinks we're in Canada. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a bunch of these arrangements. Let's see. Because we are in the forest. I don't know if I want to add something, but my title could be Collect Moments Not Things. So I'm collecting this moment. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else I want to do for embellishing. I think I might just leave it at that. I kind of like how simple it is, and yeah, I really do kind of like how simple it is. Okay, so I'm going to ink the edges on all of my, probably should do a different color, but let's see, maybe I'll do emerald. No, that's too, let's do a darker green maybe. So this one's called Ponderosa Pine. So let me grab a different, I don't think I have a Ponderosa Pine little scrubby thing. Nope. Oh wait, I do. This says it's Ponderosa Pine. Sometimes green looks gray to me. It's kind of weird. If it's like a dark green color, it sometimes will look gray. Very weird. But it still comes out green. It's just a darker green. Yeah, I like that. That's perfect for these pieces that are a little bit different of a green color, but they still match, like, not match, but they go along with this floral paper. And with this ephemera piece, I'm just kind of trying to get as much of the tips as I can, not be too crazy about it. But that works out really well. Just doing just bits and pieces here. Excuse me. Okay, so that I think is going to be all of the embellishing, and I think I'm almost done. Honestly, like I could do a title. I'm not really sure that I want to though. I haven't used the alpha yet. I could totally use like the brown. I'm just not sure that I really want to. I don't know. What do you guys, if I use the make my own title, what should it be? What do you ladies think it should be? I'm not really sure. I guess I could do like, I was going to say beauty in the forest or something. I don't know. Come to my rescue, my friends. I need your help. I don't know what to do. This, maybe I could bring this down here and kind of incorporate that into, oh, I kind of like that. Make that at like a little bit of an angle. Anybody have any title suggestions? Beauty in the forest, maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know. If I do that though, then I probably won't use that. I'll just do, let's see if I have, How do you spell beauty? Oh my goodness. U. Let's see. T and Y. Is that how you spell beauty? I think that's how you spell beauty. Beauty. So we could do beauty. I don't really want to cover up the photo, but I think I'm going to have to. Beauty. Let's see. Where's an N? I think all I have is a blue N. I don't really want to add blue. I know that I have a little bit of blue here, but it looks super not blue. So I could make this N into an, or an M into an N. So I think that's what I'll do. I don't even know that it's really a forest. I don't know. I'm just going to say Beauty in the Forest. That's going to be my title. And then the... Oh no. Okay, we're just going to use blue then, I guess. In the... Let's see, E... And then forest. Yeah, that's the kind of frustrating thing about these colored types of alphas. It's like, come on. If you're anal about stuff like this, like I am, it's kind of hard to just let it go. Let's see, I need to cut up more of this. Hello, Rhonda. Okay. Forest. And there's no white O. There is a brown O, though. R. Dang it. I don't like this. Okay. You know, this could be an O. This D could totally be an O, right? So we are just going to put this O over this and totally make this look like an O. This is ultimate scrapbooking when you are working with your kit this way. I feel like there should be like an ultimate scrapbooking league, right? Okay, that's kind of a wonky O, but it's fine. It's totally fine. And then we're gonna have to use a blue E and a brown S. And then what in the world are we gonna use for another T? And that's another frustrating thing. Why do you only have two T's? And then a capital T. Sorry, I don't want a capital T. Okay. Maybe we could put this J with this. Oh, wait. It has to be white, too, because I'm that anal. That it has to be white. Well, guys, it was a great idea, right? Beauty in the forest. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go in and then the forest. Or maybe I'll come down here and do the and forest so then it doesn't go into the journaling. Okay, where are my friends at? Come on, everybody, chat with me. I hate being just talking to myself. I hope everybody's scrapbooking, and that's the reason why no one's chatting. Anybody have any suggestions? I mean, I guess I could use this and do... and kind of like make my own tea. I could use part of the Z, I guess. Okay. So we could just go like that. That looks like so pathetic. So sad. Such a sad tea. Oh, Forest Beauty. Somebody said Forest Beauty. Okay. Apparently I just can't see. Yes, I saw it. Okay, Joe just texted me. Okay. Forest Beauty. That would work. Okay. Let's try that. Let's see. Okay, so if I do... let's see. E... Do I have another E? So I think I'll use this lighter E in place of this E. Because I think with the F, there's only the blue F. Okay. So, and then we could use the T. There we go. Does that look crazy, like with the blue? I'm wondering... maybe with the U, maybe I'll do, because the U does have a light blue. Okay, so maybe we'll do that. And then that kind of breaks up the brown too. Does that look good? Do you ladies think that looks good? And should I put like forest up here and beauty here? Do you think that looks good if I do it that way? Ooh, that looks so much better. I do like that. Thank you to who suggested it. Sorry that I didn't see your comment. You're probably screaming at me, Megan! Forest Beauty. I do like that. Okay, thank you for that suggestion. That was awesome. Okay. I'm going to start gluing things down now because I'm just kind of like running around in circles here. I need to find my glue pen. What do you guys, if you don't have like chipboard on the back, like the glue on the back of your chipboard, what do you use to glue it down? I'm kind of curious because I kind of jump back and forth between things and I never really use the same thing. So right now I'm using a close to my heart broad tip glue pen, which I don't even think they sell this anymore at Close to My Heart. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of try to put it under this area here. And then this we'll glue with the same thing. I like using this glue stick for, what is it, cut files too. Like if they're really small cut files or have like delicate lines or anything like that, I'll use that glue pen. Okay, so then I think, oh, see, if I cover her up, I don't want to do that. So we'll have to add something else into this cluster right there, I think. So we'll have to find something else to put there. Glue dots or Elmer's glue pen. Oh, okay. That's yeah, glue dots are a good idea too. I do have some of those as well, which I guess I could use. This glue pen is quite messy, I guess is one of the downsides to it. So if you accidentally get it on yourself. I mean, it's pretty easy to get off. Oh, a Xeron sticker maker. Okay, cool. That's a good idea. I used to have one of those. I think I got rid of it because I just never used it. And so I was just like, what's the point if I'm not going to use it, you know? Okay, so I'm going to glue that down. Nuvo. I have Nuvo, and I don't really feel like, is it this glue? The deluxe adhesive? I feel like, I mean, it's a good adhesive, but it's just like every other adhesive out there. I feel like liquid adhesive. I don't feel like it's special. But I have some friends that are like, oh my gosh, Nuvo is amazing. And I'm like, okay, if you say so. Okay, I'm going to start putting the title down. I think that the white might be a problem on this white paper. So I think I'm going to outline all of the letters just to make sure they all pop off of the background. Okay, and I do want this, I think I want this to be right here. So we'll go backwards. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, so I think I am going to use, this might be too thick if I use this Tombow pen. Let's see, my 0.3. Okay, so I'm just going to journal, or not journal, but outline. And I'm going to do it on the photo too, which these pens are photo safe, I'm pretty sure. I could totally be making that up, but I'm pretty sure that they are photo safe. And this is just, I get the Close to My Heart pen, journaling pen, but it's just the, what is the brand? I can't even... It's Precision pen. That's the type of pen that it is. And I know you can't see it because I've worn it off so much, but it does say Precision on there. But that's what the Close to My Heart pen is. Okay, so I'm just going to outline the title. And I think I am going to be done. What do you ladies think? I kind of feel like I totally strayed from the sketch, like 100%. But I did get inspiration from the sketch. So, and that's what is so fun about using sketches, is that it can just be a starting point, and then you can go from there and do whatever you want, right? So I'm thinking, I think I might want to do another cluster here. Maybe we'll do like a butterfly, I don't know, the butterfly, or like a leaf cluster or something, or a flower cluster. Okay. I don't think I want the collect moments. That's just too much words, or too many words. I think all I really have left is words. I could put this tree here. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is, unless I put that. I think maybe I'll just do that And that can be my third little cluster. So 1, 2, 3. The sketch actually doesn't have 3 clusters, which is totally fine. But just for me, my eye it needs that third cluster. So I think we'll glue that down. I'm going to finish doing this outlining off camera. Thank you so much to everybody for showing up tonight. I'm sorry that I couldn't see your guys' comments. I'm not sure what's happening with my Facebook. I'm just having all the technical difficulties every time that I do lives. Okay. So I'll finish the outlining offline, and I am going to, let's see. I think I need just a teeny tiny little bit of ink. Not too much. Perfect. Okay. I am so in love with this layout. I love it so much. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this live. And just, if you do scrapbook with this sketch, just post it here in a comment. And we will have a drawing and let you guys know who the winner is. I think I'm just going to glue this down with a small piece of tape. And then I think that's good. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.